A lack of execution offensively. And I think through my lens, it's hard to look defensive guys in their eyes after a game like this, you know what I'm saying? Because, offensively we don't hold up our end of the bargain. But needless to say, that's the obvious. It wasn't, we didn't, like I say, we just didn't uphold our end and we're past due. Special teams had a good return. Defensively was stout all game. But all fingers are just pointing back to me specifically in offense.
And why do you think that you guys were not able to uphold your end?
I can't answer that question right now. I think it's extremely frustrating knowing that you're getting opportunities and you just can't put the ball in the end zone. And that's what we have to figure out. That's what I have to figure out. You know what I'm saying? So, whether missed throws, protections, whatever, we just have to find ways to put points on the board. That's what we signed up for. That's an offensive 101, and that's what we have to do.
Cam, you're not really running the ball like you've seen throughout your career. I think a year or two ago you said you can't tell a lion not to roar. Mm-hmm. How does that part of your game missing, how does that affect you on the field?
I don't necessarily, it's my job to execute, simple and plain. Whatever play is called, and we had our opportunities this game to come down to me not running the football. But, times we were lethargic, times we were flat offensively, but we just got to, that comes with like progression, when you go out and get first downs and you go out and get touchdowns, it becomes contagious positively, but, just as that is contagious, the lethargicness or, being stagnant is also that, and that's what you're seeing tonight.
Cam, we've seen you for years, 4th and 1 or less than 1, quarterback sneak, first down. It seemed like it was almost a guarantee tonight. You guys threw once, did the Wildcat tonight. Why have y'all gone away from what's worked for a long time?
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
How physically capable of running do you feel?
I do. I feel okay. But you're not going to hear no type of reasons why tonight didn't go as planned. I have to be better. No matter what physical condition I'm in, no matter what foot, shoulder, I ain't get the job done tonight, man. And it's frustrating. I wish I could say something other than that, but that's the facts. And I'm an extremely brutally honest person, with people, and I'm extremely brutally honest with myself. And it's time for me to look myself in the mirror and, do some real soul searching, because I had opportunities tonight and I didn't get it done.
What we hope to do is, Christian, we felt had a good opportunity to score. And so we went fake reverse, ghost action, trying to, deke them a little bit, and we had every opportunity. And, we thought we could at least get the first down, and unfortunately we didn't.
Is Cam's foot such that you
No, his foot is not such.
Anymore?
We don't trust it. Don't even worry about the foot. The foot's got nothing to do with it. Okay.
What's the reasoning, though, between that play that has had statistically, the 4th and 1 Cam sneaking, statistically has had such unprecedented success in the league, but now it is not the first option?
Well, because we felt good about the play scoring a touchdown. And unfortunately, it didn't work. That's all I can tell you. We felt good about the play.
All I can tell you is that right there, it makes you look bad. Not because there's no way. We've seen Cam too many times take that ball, jump over the top, and get up and show you his S because he just flew through the air, and he did not do it right there. That was the right question they're asking.
That is the right question, but you have to listen for buzzwords. He said the foot had nothing to do.
He didn't say the foot was okay or there was no problem with the foot.
He said the foot had nothing to do with the play.
With the play call.
And so what you have to understand is the head coach is telling you that foot had nothing to do with the play call. They already go into, they have plays that they chart, and that was one of their go-to plays if they needed
That was the gotta have it. That was the gotta have it situation.
Yes, the gotta have it.
Right.
So you have to listen. And they said, he said, had nothing to do with the play.
But that's disingenuous. That's just because reality is if you're clipping at about 100% clip with Cam Newton going over the top, and then now we're not going to do that. The foot or something has something to do with it because you could have just won the game and you didn't use what has always worked for you. So that's just not reality.
Here's the other thing. We were in the green room and we're watching it, and they give us a skyline, and Christian McCaffrey was not having success running through the tackles, so they wanted to get him out to the edge. Again, if I go back and I listen and I hear what Ron Rivera is telling me, he's telling me that they don't believe going over the tackles with Christian McCaffrey was getting success, so they're not going to go with Cam Newton to get success. So what are they going to do?
Cam Newton is 6'6", 250.
I understand. And so those
McCaffrey, I understand you don't put him in there.
Vita is 350.
Yes.
6'4", and
but
he's
he
having
can't get
penetration.
that big butt off the ground when Cam flies like Superman. That's all I'm saying, guys.
I get what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. Let's be real. They got unprecedented success with that play over the years.
Yeah.
The reporter asked the right question.
It was a great question.
And she put it to him right.
Yeah.
He should have just said, that was the play we're running. Don't tell us there's nothing wrong with the foot when you're not using that weapon to win a game that you needed to win right now. That's being disingenuous.
I think what Steve is trying to get to is the fact that the offensive line was not playing well.
Exactly.
They were not getting movement up front. There was no way they were getting pushed back almost the entire night.
No doubt.
There was no way they had an opportunity to run up the middle. The foot was affecting Cam's ability to get around the outside, so they felt the best opportunity was to get CMC around the outside.
This is a problem, though, that we've seen the past 2 games with Cam's mobility. -2 yards rushing. I mean, this has been a problem, and this is not his game. This is not the way that he's successful.
But you got to understand, too, everybody keeps putting emphasis on Cam. You got to start looking at Cam as the quarterback. The center hikes it.
Right.
And then
that's news.
Yes, it's real news.
All
right. The 2 guards and the tackles. The guards and the tackles are not blocking.
Right.
Shaq Barrett was going to town on that left tackle. They struggled.
Shaq's not going to have enough time to come off the end. Let's talk real here. And when you're going quarterback sneak, you know the count. They don't know the count. They jump off sides. You get an automatic. So you get right now, you can sneak that ball and get over the top even before that defense makes penetration. And they did not do it. We all know enough football to know you just are not telling us the reality right there. We can leave the show and leave it at that, but the reality is you didn't do what you didn't do. Now take that W, take that L, and go home because you should have done what you needed to do. And that's put Cam over the top if he was healthy.
Coach is not known for telling the truth in post-game press conference.
This tells me something.
That's news also.
This tells me something. Everything you're saying, I agree with.
Yes.
But here's the thing. Norv said, you know what?
We're not risking it for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
That's what they're saying.
All right.
So now they fall into
the tell me that, man. I got a microphone and a camera. You can't be just saying anything.
You know what else you have,
You can't do it.
A really great shirt.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Everybody noticed. It wasn't just me. It was everybody out there, including Brody Logan.
Michael
said your shirt is made from wallpaper at a speakeasy rum bar that serves drinks in tiki glassware.
I appreciate that, people. All that does is telling me it's working. I am staining your brain and coming up in your social media. Keep doing it. I'll see you next week with something new.
Irv, you got a party on your shirt. That's amazing. This was a party here tonight in Charlotte. We will be back next week from Jacksonville when they take on the Titans. Another divisional matchup. This time, another one coming from the South.